China and Vietnam judge course for bilateral ties. President Xi Jinping awards China's Friendship Medal to Vietnam's Communist Party chief Nguyễn Phú Trọng. IMF expert highlights policies motivating Vietnam's economic growth. NOVALAND to focus on ensuring projects handover process. And South Korean artist releases new MV promoting Vietnam's tourism. Welcome to FBNC News. Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Communist Party of China Central Committee and Chinese President, held talks on Monday with Nguyễn Phú Trọng, General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam Central Committee. The two sides agreed to consolidate the traditional friendship, strengthen strategic communication, enhance political mutual trust, and properly manage differences so as to push the China-Vietnam Comprehensive Strategic Cooperative Partnership in the new era to a new level. Hailing the Vietnamese side's achievements in socialist construction and innovation, Xi said it is believed that under the leadership of the Central Committee of the CPV, headed by General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng, the CPV and the Vietnamese government will surely accomplish the goals and tasks set forth by the 13th CPV National Congress. Xi said that with accelerated changes in the situation unseen in a century, the world has entered a new period of turbulence and transformation. He emphasized that China, Vietnam, and other socialist countries have succeeded in following the trend of the times and exploring a modernization path in line with their own national conditions. And socialism is becoming more and more vigorous. At the same time, the development of human progress is a long and tortuous process, while the development of socialist countries is facing a very complicated international environment and severe risks and challenges, Xi said. He called on the CPC and the CPV to strive for the happiness of the people and the progress of mankind, make every effort to enhance socialist modernization, and never allow anyone to interfere with their progress or any force to shake the institutional foundation of their development. On further developing China-Vietnam relations, Xi stressed that the two sides should adhere to the direction of socialism for the cause of socialism and China-Vietnam relations. Adhering to the correct political direction is paramount. He expressed hopes that the two parties should strengthen high-level communication and exchanges of views on major issues concerning bilateral relations in a timely manner. He also called for consolidating the socialist economic foundation on both sides. On behalf of the CPV, the Vietnamese government, and the people, Trọng extended warm congratulations to the CPC, the Chinese government, and the people on the success of the 20th CPC National Congress, and to Xi on his re-election as General Secretary of the CPC Central Committee. He called for maintaining people-to-people exchanges to deepen public support for Vietnam-China relations and maintaining peace and tranquility on the land border and peace and stability at sea, so as not to let maritime issues affect the overall development of bilateral relations. After the talks, the two leaders witnessed the signing of cooperation documents on political parties, economy and trade, environmental protection, culture and tourism, justice, customs, and local governments. Also on the same day, Chinese President Xi Jinping awarded the Friendship Medal of the People's Republic of China to General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam Central Committee Nguyễn Phú Trọng. The medal awarding ceremony was held at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, where Xi and Trọng both expressed their best wishes to the long-lasting friendship between the two countries and peoples.
友谊勋章代表了中国共产党和中国人民对阮福仲总书记和越南人民的友好感情，象征着中越同志加兄弟的深厚情谊，蕴含着两党和两国人民共同追求美好未来的殷切希望。 我衷心祝愿阮福仲总书记在崇高工作岗位上取得更大成就，衷心祝愿中越两国繁荣昌盛，人民幸福。衷心祝愿两国人民友谊地久天長. 謝謝.
Trước hết, tôi xin bày tỏ lòng biết ơn sâu sắc đối với Đảng, Nhà nước và nhân dân Trung Quốc anh em đã dành cho Việt Nam chúng tôi nói chung, cho các thế hệ chúng tôi, trong đó có cá nhân tôi nói riêng, những tình cảm rất sâu nặng. Tôi tin rằng với phần thưởng cao quý này sẽ là nguồn động viên rất lớn đối với việc chúng ta tiếp tục củng cố phát triển hơn nữa quan hệ giữa Việt Nam và Trung Quốc.
In the evening, she hosted a welcoming banquet for TRONG and members of the Standing Committee of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee. Li Jiang, Zhao Leji, Wang Huning, Chai Si, Ding Xuexiang, and Li Si were present. TRONG extended heartfelt congratulations to the new members, saying that the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam is willing to join hands with the new CPC Central leadership to push the friendly cooperation between the two parties and countries to new achievements and new heights. Moving on to economic news, effective policies applied by the Vietnamese government have contributed to the country's positive, good economic results so far this year. This is according to Era Daplanoris, Mission Chief to Vietnam of the International Monetary Fund, Asia and Pacific Department. The first 9 months of 2022 saw the fast recovery of the Vietnamese economy when COVID-19 related restrictions were removed. The gross domestic product in the first 3 quarters of this year expanded 8.83%, motivated by strong production and exports, as well as the growth of retail and tourism. The expert also underlined the country's low interest rate and responsive monetary policies that have allowed businesses to return to operation, along with tax cuts to support laborers, including income and environmental taxes, to minimize the impacts of the global petrol price hike and price freezes for some services, including power, healthcare, and education, which have contributed to keeping inflation under control. However, Daplanoris pointed to a number of challenges that Vietnam is facing and gave a number of recommendations, especially on monetary and fiscal policies. She underscored the need to maintain flexible policies and the stability of the financial system, along with the improvement of the business environment and the productivity of domestic firms, as well as the capacity of laborers and continuous economic digitalizations. Vietnam should also focus more on implementing reform policies in climate change to complete its target of net zero emissions in 2050, she added. In its latest Global Economic Outlook report, the IMF predicted that the world economy will see a fall of 2.7%, while Vietnam will enjoy a growth of about 5.8%. Next up is the latest news in real estate development. Recently, NOVALAND Group, one of the biggest real estate developers in Vietnam, has been focusing on completing their projects in many places, including Ho Chi Minh City, satellite towns, and economic tourism urban areas, to ensure timely handover in parts to customers. According to a NOVALAND representative, the company have been accelerated construction progress of NOVAWorld Ho Tram, NOVAWorld Phan Thiết, and housing projects in the center of Ho Chi Minh City to deliver in parts to customers on time, and items that are ahead of schedule are going to be reduced. Market watchers indicate that many housing and entertainment projects of NOVALAND in economic tourism cities and urban areas have been strongly welcomed by the market, as well as attracted a lot of attention from customers and investors with impressive absorption rates. Up to now, NOVAWorld Ho Tram, a 1,000-hectare tourist complex in Bà Rịa, Vũng Tàu, has gradually taken shape. Phase 1 of sub-project, the Tropicana, was also put into operation, creating a distinct color in the general development picture of the locality. In THİich, Bình Thuận Province, NOVALAND has been developed the super city of the sea, tourism and health, Nova World Phan Thiết, with the scale of 1,000 hectares and total investment of nearly $5 billion. The project's process is running well, especially the American-style Florida subdivision has now been completed and handed over to customers. Infrastructure is also one of the advantages of the project, as by the end of this year, the ĐřejNG Phan Thiết Expressway is expected to be completed, shortening the traveling time from Ho Chi Minh City to Phan Thiết to only 2.5 hours.
Tôi đầu tư Nova World Phan Thiết từ 2019. Thì tôi đánh giá là NOVALAND xây dựng đẹp, bàn giao đúng tiến độ. Căn nhà mà tôi đang sở hữu ở Nova World Phan Thiết là đối diện với Boutique Hotel. Cũng có những cái đường kết nối với cái đường cao tốc Phan Thiết nên là rất thuận lợi cho cái việc mà khai thác lưu trú hay là các dịch vụ xung quanh, nó như là cửa hàng ăn uống hay là những cái dịch vụ nghỉ ngơi. Hiện tại với dự án Phan Thiết của chúng ta thì có một số cái tiện ích đã đáp ứng được nhu cầu sử dụng của cư dân, ví dụ như là hồ bơi ở những nội khu, biển, rồi những cái nhà hàng, những cái shop house về cà phê, về supermarket. Về chúng ta có một cái trung tâm giải trí SÍNG thì hầu hết tất cả các cái tiện ích của Nova Phan Thiết của chúng ta ở đây đều đáp ứng được cái nhu cầu sử dụng và trải nghiệm của cư dân, và hầu hết một số cư dân đã dọn về đây sinh sống thì đều mà có những cái phản hồi rất là tích cực và hài lòng về những cái tiện ích mà Nova World Phan Thiết đang mang lại.
From 2019, NOVALAND started to build the smart ecological urban area, Aqua City, with a scale of more than 1,000 hectares in Đồng Nai. And up to now, in addition to the housing projects handed over to customers on schedule, Aqua City has prepared to put into operation at the end of this year. In addition to large-scale economic and tourism urban projects in other localities, housing projects in the center of Ho Chi Minh City have also been deployed with a timely manner. Together with other units in the Nova Group ecosystem, NOVALAND aims to bring about modern living cities with a full range of diverse utilities to help improve the quality of life for the community and Vietnamese people in general, said the group representative. You're watching FBNC News. Famous tourist attractions across Vietnam like the sand dunes in Ninh Thuận Province, Sapa and the Dragon Bridge in Da Nang City have been featured in the new music video by South Korean artist Joseph Kwon. Named The Butterfly Flakes, the video is part of a series of programs celebrating the 30th anniversary of the establishment of Vietnam-South Korea relation. Its release is supported by the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism. In the video, Kwon transforms into a prince getting lost in mysterious spaces surrounded by unspoiled beauty, where he meets the butterfly fairy acted by young Vietnamese singer Hai Phap. The two of them wander through many poetic and majestic parts of Vietnam, gradually weaving a love story. The chorus, flower buds, snowflakes, butterfly wings, I'm waiting for you in this wonderful world, and cheerful melodies set a full of joy and youthful mood for the song. In the process of making Butterfly Flakes, Kwon and the production team traveled to 10 provinces and cities from the north to the south of Vietnam over 2 months, visiting and filming numerous famous tourist attractions like Cúc Phương National Park in Ninh Bình Province, Dragon Bridge in Da Nang City, Hạ Long Bay in Quảng Ninh Province, or Hội An Ancient Town in Quảng Nam Province. Joseph Kwon is a multi-talented artist embracing a romantic soul and a longing to travel. The wandering journeys made way for his settling down in Vietnam, which he has considered his second home. The artist said he decided to pursue dreams in this loving, S-shaped land for the rest of his life. Since coming to Vietnam 3 years ago, he has released a series of songs about the country, including Go Vietnam Go Go, Chả Cá, or Peace Remember.
그대와 함께 이곳에서.
And that has wrapped up FBNC News this time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.